我们家都不是很大，但是我们很多时间都是在我的弄堂里面。其实建筑的背景由它形成的空间，这些公共的空间，它永远在我们的脑海里面。
门笼空间, that's the Chinese term for the spaces in between. And it's a space that, in essence, it'll always bring about a dialogue between different groups of people.
The idea of how we animate these spaces, to me, is actually how you capture the spirit or the soul of a city.
China is just everything at the same time, happening at the same time. Every design style, every design idea, it's being done somewhere.
What do the effect of all of these buildings have to the urban fabric? And what are the spaces that you're designing? How do people feel when they interact with these spaces?
在中国的一些大城市当中，政府为了自己的一些政绩工程，他们是希望一个非常漂亮的、显眼的一个建筑物呈现在我们市民的眼中。
In Beijing, we have massive boulevards. If you're walking, your life is at risk. You're riding your bike now. It's getting harder and harder to ride your bike.
You know, the idea of people feeling comfortable in spaces actually has a lot to do with scale.
The grandeur of plazas and large open spaces, they do appeal to our loftier aspirations as individuals, that we're part of a larger urban fabric. We're part of the most populous city in China, which is Shanghai. However, most of the time, we hunger for interactions with other individuals in our day-to-day activities. And so the element of human scale really tends to satiate that hunger within each individual.
Preserving culture, preserving heritage actually has value. There are certain projects that highlight that and have proven to be successful. Again, Xintiandi is one of them.
所以历史建筑它不是个古董，放在那里供养的，它应该有新的功能，有适合今天的功能。
In China's 5-year plan, which will end in 2015, sustainable development was a key measure. So I think nature and the incorporation of it in a very elegant, practical way will be important.
The incorporation of culture and art within a space is key.
Tianzifang is pretty unique. It started as an artist's quarter, and it's really a cross-sectional cut of people's lives.
It's just very intimate. You really feel like you're in Shanghai.
There's a move towards having one type of use in one type of space. But I think that the richness of life comes when these different uses can come together and have a chance to overlap.
对于开发商来说，他们更多的去关注实际的经济利益，从某种程度上忽视了我的一些顾客的一种心理的感受。
Is it possible to do a mixed-use project that actually tries to connect to the soul or the spirit of the city, but at the same time, it has to have some type of monetary success as well, because there are developers who are paying billions of dollars, literally, to build these things. So the idea is to find that synergy.
We are richer because of our differences than because of our sameness. And I think that is probably the same with food, being able to bring together so many different things.
是通过看东西，他 experience， 他体验不同东西，所以这个时候是让人能够充满活力，让人创造生命的时候，就是他有生命力的时候。
Sharing the same table, sharing from the same dishes, is something that actually builds bonds of social interaction. And I think that is something that is specific to China, and that could also connect to how we design our public spaces in China.
然后我们的门笼空间可能就其中一种酱油或者生姜，非常的一种微妙的元素，但是放进去，这种口感会突然发生巨大变化。
So this is a time and this is a place to really think about a systematic design of these spaces in between 门笼空间 to activate our mixed-use developments and our urban fabric.